Night of fights. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside my ringside partner Teddy Atlas. Looking forward to all the action today, and we're just about set for it. Muhammad Ali's on his way to the ring, and you can just tell what kind of night he intends this to be. He's just brimming with confidence. Evil Ways is coming down to the ring right now. Not seeing much personality out of this ring walk.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up and let's go.
Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round one is underway. I think most people would probably figure if we were to make a checklist of the advantages and disadvantages you want in a fighter, superior hand speed would definitely be a big advantage. But you've trained many a guy who's been up against the guy with better hand speed. What have you told them?
Well, I've told them that that's only one dimension. That's only one thing. Turn that against them. Make it a kind of place where they can't use it.
Good right hand.
Oh, keep your feet moving.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. 90 seconds to go here in this round. You see him holding on. What an impact that left hand just made by Evil Ways. A good block.
Let's see some defense.
See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. This round comes to an end. And Teddy, easy to note here that he wasn't landing a lot of punches. Now he was throwing them up, but he wasn't landing a lot. Is that because of his opponent's defense, or is he just not that accurate of a puncher?
No, it's a combination. First of all, his opponent's pretty slick in there, pretty good at bobbing, weaving a little bit, slipping a little bit, making himself a difficult target, but his punch is a little wide. Needs to shorten them up.
We can't handle your speed. It's too much. We gotta keep it up. Keep it up.
Here we go. Round two is underway. Good block by Evil Ways. And he ties up on the inside. Evil Ways, his right hand, did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. How important are these mental gymnastics that Muhammad Ali twists and turns, like his pre-fight antics with Sonny Liston, in terms of him getting the results that he wants?
Well, I think he looks for two things. It's a double-edged sword. One is that you know, he can kind of invade the psyche of his opponent, weaken him a little bit. But it's also for himself. It's to build himself up, to give himself something to aspire to, something to make sure that he lives up to. Puts himself on a spot that now he has to be sure that he handles.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect.
Finish with a hook.
Good-looking uppercut that time. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. Ten seconds remaining in this round. Evil Ways' his approach that we just saw in that last round. It cannot continue. His work rate has to increase, doesn't it, Teddy?
If he wants to win this fight, if he doesn't want to just survive. And that is the question. And that is in his mind, in his heart.
Okay, relax. This fight is so close. It's really close. Let those hands go, all right? Let them go. This is the time. We need to outpunch this fucking guy.
And round number 3 is underway.
Come on, kid.
Well-targeted left hand by Muhammad Ali. Evil Ways is giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. Good block by Ali. Teddy, many famous fighters, especially heavyweight champions, are known for their signature punch, like Rocky Marciano and his Suzy-Q. But for Muhammad Ali, he's known for his signature shuffling of the feet, the Ali shuffle.
Yes, he is. And, you know, it makes me think a little bit sort of like if you were going to buy a real fancy car. You know, when somebody wants to sell you something, wants you to believe in them, they give you something first, maybe a band of entertainment, and then they take you into the showroom. And, you know, now you're ready to see the car. Well, that's what that is. That's the band. That's the entertainment. And then the show is about to begin. And it's an unbelievable show with those quick hands and those combinations.
Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Final 10 seconds.
Keep your hands up.
And that's the end of round 3.
You gotta land a big punch now. No doubt about it. You are losing this fight. You need to throw and land a big shot. Look at me. Knock this motherfucker out. Don't get kicked.
Okay, listen to me. When he misses you with a punch, counter. Counter.
Evil Ways is up around here after 3 rounds on Teddy's scorecard, but really nobody has distinguished himself to any great amount so far. Ali's on the receiving end of a hook.
Move your head.
Evil Ways' jab lands well. Nice right hand that time by Evil Ways.
Left and right, left and right. Punch, punch.
Halfway through round number 4. Wow, what an uppercut. Evil Ways is scoring with that right hand.
You're not focused.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there.
Keep working the body.
Muhammad Ali's hurt by a big shot. Boy, he is shaky right there. He is on shaky ground in the ring right now. 10 seconds to go in the 4th. Ali's effort has been admirable, but I don't think he's getting the results he would like to get here. He's tiring himself.
Yeah, what I think's starting to happen here, Joe, we saw him throwing a lot of punches, but not real effective punches. I'm wondering now, he's ahead right now in this part of the fight, but I'm wondering if he's getting discouraged because it didn't have the effect on his opponent he wanted it to.
Keep your hands up. Don't worry now, right? I need you to focus and keep your hands up. Keep working the jab, okay? Double up the jab and just keep moving. You okay? Good. I need you to use your feet, all right? Move around.
Well, he got caught by a lucky punch in that last round. It did do some damage, but now you can tell he's right back where he wants to be, fresh and ready as we start this round.
I don't take lightly when a guy gets dropped, but you know what? I think he was more embarrassed than he was hurt.
He clinches when he gets to the inside. Why is he doing this? Can you explain this right here? I mean, he's not doing anything.
Either he's been hurt where we didn't see the punch early on, or right now he's thinking about getting out of there. He just doesn't want to fight anymore. He's broken down.
He's tired.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round, he missed with that headshot. Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing, not engaging in the fight, but clinching.
Let it go.
Evil Ways is showing that walking stick right now, utilizing the jab. Missed the body shot.
You got nice.
Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds.
Body shot.
And that round comes to an end. And you know, I've turned to you many times throughout our careers broadcasting together and said, why is this guy not throwing punches? I just don't get it, Teddy.
Well, there's 2 reasons usually. One is he's not in shape. In this case, I think he's in shape. He doesn't want to throw. I know that boggles your mind, too. What do you mean he doesn't want to throw? You're thinking to yourself, he's a fighter. He's in the ring. He knows that he has to throw punches. But if he throws punches, he also has to put himself in a position where the guy's going to throw back. That means he has to take more chances. And some guys would rather not take those chances.
Back to action here at the start of this round, which is just part of what has been a very evenly fought fight. One of those fights that's going to be very hard to score. Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counterpuncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Pace yourself.
Muhammad Ali's nailed by a huge uppercut.
Work the body, kid. Body shots.
Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. He gets off with a combination up top. To the head he goes with a left hand. Good biting, snapping shot by Evil Ways. Nice work with the uppercut. He brings an uppercut that really does damage there. Ali's proving to be elusive.
Good job.
And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the 6th.
The hook.
And that's the end of round 6. Evil Ways has got a little more on his plate now. He's been dealing with a tough opponent all night long. Now he has to deal with the cut as well.
Yeah, it's no different than being tested in any other business. If you're a race car driver, you're in the Indianapolis 500, all of a sudden something hits your windshield, cracks your windshield. You can't panic. You keep driving. You didn't want to have a cracked windshield, right? You can still see out of it, a little tougher, but you have to keep your composure. Same thing here. Keep your composure. Do what you were trained to do.
Okay. Slip his punch, then throw a straight right.
Another round, and if it keeps up with the rest of them, it'll be closely contested and hard to score. He's getting rid of that punch from his opponent. Well blocked by Evil Ways. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Halfway through this round here. Teddy, when you've been in the corner in your career and you have a charge who is not making a lot of contact, what do you tell him?
The first thing I tell him, Joe, is shorten up your punches a little bit. The other thing I tell him is he's making you miss, so you know what? Feint him a little bit. Get a false move out of him. Get a premature move. And when he moves, then time him. Now you're going to catch him.
Seconds to go in the 7th. And this round comes to an end.
Okay, walk this guy down. Let the ring off and throw some counters. Every time he tries to throw that right, slip to the side and count. It's over. He's tired. He's got nothing left.
Listen, I'm not going to stand here and watch you take those shots. You understand me? Let's see.
This is going to be an interesting finish here as we start round number 8. Ali's up on your scorecard, Teddy, but it's a close fight. The ringside judges could have it any which way.
Yeah, and that's what you got to worry about. But the fighter, he can't worry about that. He has to just keep pressing forward, doing the things he trained to do, the things that he knew, or at least he thought would work for him.
Just keep moving.
Oh, you see him with the left of the head there? That's an impactful right hand by Evil Ways.
You're still not moving enough. Move, move.
Big shot, the left crashed home.
Go get him now. You got him.
Hey, I know he's not in great shape, but he's doing a very good job now all of a sudden of defending himself. Ali's clearly committed to the strategy of footwork, of movement, of staying away and staying out of trouble.
Yeah, he's got plenty of air in those tires, and he's making sure that he's using them. He's spinning them around that ring. He just has to make sure that he doesn't get predictable where he's going straight back. He goes straight back, you can always time him.
A clean, crisp right hand by Evil Ways. A flush hook scores well for him.
That's it, just like that.
Evil Ways is impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. And round 8 comes to an end.
Nice work.
Ali's, well, he's back in the corner, which is critical in terms of trying to stop the bleeding on that cut. But it's also critical because they need to put forth a new defensive game plan.
Yeah, they have to make sure that they buy some time here and start moving their head, using their legs, tying up a little bit, doing anything to kill the clock and not get caught on that cut anymore.
We need to pull ahead here. This fight is too close. I need you to double up the jab.
Evil Ways is doing a good job of being strong on his feet right now. He was rocked in that last round, but his opponent doesn't appear to be seeing any damage standing opposite him. Well, he ties up there. He just missed that shot up top. Unable to get to Ali. Ali blocked it. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Very accurate with the overhand right. That was nice. He just drew the punch from his opponent, and then a good counter by Evil Ways.
Yeah, like running through the rain without getting wet. Beautiful.
Keep moving.
Keep it going.
See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. What a big shot. Wow, crushing blow upstairs. Hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down, now he's got to survive.
So that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare. It's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym. You teach a guy, if you're in this situation, this is what you do. You grab on, you move your head, you survive.
Nice block by Muhammad Ali. Last 10 seconds of the 9th round. I like the way he looked at the end of that round. It looks like he's gaining some momentum here. Good competitive fight, and I do believe that he's up on the scorecards.
Yeah, I have it the same way.
Give him anything. Keep the punches combinations.
There's no need to fight his style. You're not gonna win that way.
You gotta watch the water in the corner. Too much.
Evil Ways is heading out there for this round, hoping that his legs are under him the way they need to be. He was dropped the last round.
Well, he's going to find out. See, that's a good thing you just said, hoping. Well, he can't hope his legs are under him. He's got to find that out, because if he goes out there and tries to use them and they're not, he's going to fall all over the place, and the referee's going to stop, and his opponent's going to jump on him. So while the referee's counting, what he's got to do is test him out a little bit. So now you know how to go about surviving the round. Do you just stay on the ropes and move your head, or do you use your bicycle?
So here he is again, missing more punches. Now, I like a guy that throws punches, Teddy, but at some point, you got to do more than that.
Yeah, I tell you right now, if he was a carpenter, I would not have him coming in doing my kitchen cabinets, because he'd be just cutting up a lot of wood, you know, and it'd be all over the place. But I wouldn't have the bookshelves. I wouldn't have the cabinets that I want. I'd have a mess. And right now, this fight's getting messy.
Halfway through round 10. See, that's the work they want to see with the right hand by Muhammad Ali.
You got this one. You got this one.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Muhammad Ali lands the huge uppercut. Just ate a big uppercut. He's in bad shape. Solid. He goes down. Oh, he may be close here. Can he survive the round? Somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
You need to move your head, though, okay? Side to side. Lean to the side, then boom! Come on.
Come on, don't let this schmuck rest. Keep working, keep throwing. 1-1-2, 1-1-2, okay? Come on, you didn't work this hard to let this guy back in the ballgame. Good.
It's really his fight for the taking at this point. It's a close fight on your scorecard, and anything, of course, can happen. But if you watch the past few rounds, you can see he's taking control of this fight.
Yeah, he's flying a kite right now. And guess what? The other guy's the kite.
Go, go!
He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out. Evil Ways has got to prove a few things here. Number one, he's got to prove to his opponent that he's on good ground after being knocked down in the last round. But he's also got to prove it to the referee, too.
Yeah, he does. And his corner. Because his corner, I just noticed, they put that towel over their shoulder. So they know the condition their fighter's in. They know their responsibility, and they're ready to act on it.
Not able to land the headshot. Halfway through this 11th round. Nice work on the right hand by Evil Ways.
Nice!
You're not focusing.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. Good shot to the head with that right hand.
It's okay, let's go.
Last 10 seconds. Ali's on the receiving end of a very good counterpunch. And round 11 comes to an end.
Relax.
Ali's corner has to keep him calm. That's the kind of cut that can send a fighter into fits.
Yeah, and a corner man into using crazy glue instead of adrenaline. I mean, that is a scary cut, as you just said.
Don't worry about it. Get in your rhythm, okay?
Back underway here to live fight action. Tough fight to score. Very, very even, closely contested bout throughout. Oh, what a whiff by Muhammad Ali.
Nice work, nice work.
Good flush shot upstairs. Ali's been able to avoid having any of his opponent's headshots landing flush.
And what his opponent has to do, Joe, is make an adjustment. Well, we used to tell the fighters, when a guy's elusive like this fighter is right now, you have to shorten your punches up. Shorten them up a little bit, have less space to travel. They have a better chance of getting to that elusive target.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark.
Pace yourself.
Looking good.
Final 10 seconds in this, the 12th and final round. So he gets a much-needed break here in between rounds. That last round, he took a ton of damage.
Right about now, you got to think that his corner and the referee are looking very closely at maybe stopping this fight. So it's up to him to turn it around. The only way he could do is to blow another round. I know that sounds crazy, but I think he's going to tie up, use this round to get himself back together, and then start making plans to come back the next round.
That is it. That's it. I need another round like that. Just like that, all right? You're doing good. Just keep it up. That was good. That was good. You took a lot out of him that round. Just keep that up.
Here we go with round number 13. Evil Ways has got all eyes on him right now. Everybody wants to see how he'll react after being stunned in that last round.
Head and body. Head and body.
Oh, good defense there. That was a fine block by Evil Ways.
Got this one.
Back to the body.
Protect yourself.
Reaching the halfway mark of this round.
Jab, jab.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Look at Muhammad Ali and his ability to avoid punches here. He's got it every which way. He's slick, he's smooth, he blocks and parries. Good defense. Really good job by Ali. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunching. That was not well targeted by Evil Ways. Well, as that round comes to an end, it gives us a moment to kind of reflect on this overall fight. And Teddy, my thoughts are pretty clear-cut. This is the kind of fight that just takes on a personality of its own. This is an all-out war.
Yeah, this is kind of like watching a guy who's not on a budget. You know, he's spending with both hands. You know, when he goes home, he's going to have no money in his pockets. And when this fight is over, these guys are going to have nothing left in the gas tank, and it's probably not going to a decision.
Throw him off with head movements.
There you go.
Okay. Doing well. Let's get him some water. Let's get him some water. Take a deep breath.
The start to the 14th round. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. He was stunned, now he's in control. Momentum. Evil Ways is banged up by a left hand. Now this is a byproduct of his energy level being low. He's desperate, so he ties up his opponent.
Well, this is part of being a fighter. This is part of being a pro in anything you do. There's times where it's all going your way. There's times where you got to make it go your way. You got to make an adjustment. He's doing what he has to do.
Engages in the clinch. Gets rid of that effort.
Oh, you're doing great. Move your head.
Halfway through this round. Muhammad Ali is able to avoid that punch. Ali's punch is far off the target. He's got that certain something that's a well-acquired skill in this craft of boxing, and that is superb defense, and it's on target tonight.
It is. The old-timers would say, you know, that's the hard thing, is to learn defense. You know, the easy part, the fun part is letting your hands go. So he's got the hard part down. Guess what? He's enjoying the fun part right now because of it.
And that does it for this round. Ali's in position right now to really bring home a good victory. He's up on the punch stats. He's up on your scorecard. This is his fight.
Yeah, we just hope that the judges, and you never know that. That's one thing that sometimes can really disappoint you in this business. You hope the judges see it that way, because I can't see it any other way.
Taking it to the limit, they are the 15th and final round.
Nice!
Ali's so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination landing. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. Flush right hand to the head. At this point, I'd start to question what happened. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. And banging away he goes. That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox, his sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
He's got the heart of a warrior to beat the count again. He did it again there.
What he's going to have to do now is have the smarts of a warrior, have the smarts of a general, and make sure that he ties up a little bit.
Big shot there. Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's over. The fight is over. Evil Ways is unable to get up and continue on. It's late in the fight, and it looked like we were going to get a decision out of this. Muhammad Ali's power makes it a knockout.
Reminiscent of some of the great late knockout fights in the history of this sport.
Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time ringside.